Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to Goals Galore. Welcome back to yet another live stream on the channel. We are slightly late for this one. I do apologise, but we are live. They've only just kicked off. We're 40 seconds into the game. It's Millwall versus Charlton. I've completely forgot to change that to Millwall from the last one. You can sort of tell I'm in a little bit of a rush. I do apologise, people. But hopefully you're all safe and well, and welcome back to yet another live stream on the channel. That's probably the last thing I forgot to change. I do apologise about that, but no, hopefully you're all safe and well. Great to have you in here for this one. Of course, a fierce matchup between Millwall and Charlton. Just change this flag from Cardiff to Millwall, of course. There we go, it's a bit better. And we are all ready to go. I had a few technical issues the last few days, especially the web camera again. So every time I move it, it's going off again, which is really annoying. So we have to keep it in one position, of course. But no, welcoming everyone. Hopefully the picture quality is okay, the volume's all good, and all that stuff. And get your score predictions in the chat straight away. It's Millwall on the attack here, but Charlton dealing with the danger. Of course, last time out it was a defeat for Millwall and Charlton. Charlton lost 2-1 to Derby at home. Millwall lost away at Coventry 2-1, but they are top of the league, so it's an interesting matchup that one was anyway. And Charlton now on the attack edge of the box, and Carey is taken out with a strong challenge there. Good afternoon, Daniela. How are you doing? Good to have you in here. Good afternoon to you too, and good afternoon to Scrinson as well. Welcome in, Luca. Good to have you in here, mate. 6 people in here already. Drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Convenient chat in here as well. Back doing a live stream. Yeah, it's been a while since the last one, to be fair. Just, you know, Christmas and exams in it, but no, hoping to do quite a few this match week. We've got the South Coast Derby tomorrow at 12 o'clock, so hoping to do that one as well. And then Monday night it's Norwich versus Coventry, so I'm going to try to do all three this week. Some exciting games, of course. Last night in the Championship it was late equaliser for West Brom against Derby. Ended up being 1-1, and the table's so close. I think Swans are only 7 or 8 points off the playoffs, so if we win today as well, we're in a very good position as well. Luca's on his way to MK Dons versus Shrewsbury. Expect vlog today. Charlton will win today. Ooh, interesting stuff there. Luca, what's your score prediction for MK Dons versus Shrewsbury? Be sure to let us know. MK Dons have a very strong squad for League 2 at the moment. And Charlton win here would be a big upset, but on Derby Day, anything is possible. I forgot to put the poll in the chat as well. Let me quickly do that. You can sort of tell was a little bit of a rush to get this one started today. I do apologise. Let's get that up. I always enjoy knowing what everyone's thoughts are going into the game. Is this one going to be an upset? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Set a poll up in the chat. It's so annoying. You can always do it from the computer, so you got to log into YouTube as well. Yeah, not much happening in the opening 4 minutes of this one. It's a goal kick for, got free kick taken by the goalkeeper for Charlton. Millwall win it back in a deep possession. Swans played Millwall recently, and honestly it was a really tough game. They could have scored a lot more goals against us, Millwall. And the attacking quality they have, of course, Josh Coburn just come back into the starting 11 for them. They got Ivanovic on the bench, who is scoring goals for fun for Millwall this season. So they've got a lot of quality, and defensively they don't concede many goals today. And the same can be said really about Charlton. You know, under Nathan Jones, that's always what you expect from a Nathan Jones side. Is a strong defensive side, but just don't score many goals. And ultimately, that is what hurts them sometimes in not getting results. But it was a good start to the season for them, but they have dropped off slightly. Right, let's get this poll up in the chat. It's taken an age to load. But hopefully everyone had a good Christmas and good New Year. I know it's a while since our last live stream. There we go. What will the outcome be? Now we got Millwall, draw, or Charlton. Let us know who you think will get the 3 points in this one, if anyone will get the 3 points here today. There we go. Ball in midfield. Denore goes forward up towards Langstaff, who's come into a little bit of form for Millwall recently. Not a bad player, of course, picked up from Notts County a couple of years ago now. Didn't get going straight away, but he's come into a nice bit of form recently for them. Millwall on the attack. Blue shirts flood in the box. Here's Aziz, one of the standout players for Millwall this season, and it goes! And it's in! 1-0 to the home side. It's a scrappy goal, but it's a goal nonetheless. It's Josh Coburn celebrating at the back post. A brilliant ball in from Femi Aziz from the right hand side, inviting someone to get a touch on it. Another back post. That's exactly what happened. Josh Coburn, he scored against Watford last time out at the weekend for Millwall, and he scores another one here at home in a big game for Millwall. They take an early lead here against Charlton. It's close if he's onside or not. Of course, there's no VAR in the Championship. Great delivery. It's a flick on as well. And it's Ramsey, the Charlton defender, who fails to stop Coburn getting to that ball. He's not even looking at the ball. He's just all along Coburn. Kaminsky gets a hand to it, but actually helps. It's on its way into the back of the net, if anything. Early goal here for Millwall. Might actually be an own goal. Did he go off Ramsey? I think it did. I think it's a Calvin Ramsey own goal. Unfortunate for Charlton. Millwall are doing really good. Well, aren't they? They're doing really well. Luca's gone 2-0 MK Dons. Yeah, MK Dons doing really well, but I don't think... where are they in League 2? I know they got a great squad, but I don't think they were performing to the level. It's also 1-0 Middlesbrough for anyone wondering. Alan Brown against his former side, going 1-0 up there at the Riverside. In the Premier League, a massive game between West Ham and Sunderland at 12:30. Into League 1, it's Cardiff 0, Stockport County 0, Huddersfield 0, Bradford 0, and Plymouth Luton also 0-0 at the moment. League 2, Notts County 1-0 up against Crewe, and Barnet Oldham is still goalless. We'll keep you up to date with all the goals as they go in this afternoon during the stream. Yeah, Millwall now up to third, I believe, in the Championship. Oh no, they remain fourth. There's a point in it between Ipswich, of course. I tell you what, the top of the Championship is always entertaining, and this year is no different. The best league in the world, I think. Well, EFL, in general, League 1, League 2 and the Championship, always drama. A few weeks ago in League 1 there was only 7 points from, I think it was like 8th place to 21st. It was crazy. Absolutely mental. So how will Charlton respond in this one then? Comes up as an own goal if you're wondering. Yeah, own goal, Calvin Ramsey. I think his name's Calvin. Yeah, that's Kane Ramsey. My bad. I'm thinking of a different Ramsey. It's too many. Yeah, that's a massive goal in this one though. In the reverse fixture, I'm pretty sure it was a 1-1 draw. Ball out to the left-hand side here for Millwall. Doughty, starting as left-back, finds Coburn with a loose touch, but he gets away with it. Falls backwards. Billy Mitchell spreads the play out to the right-hand side. Aziz wins the first header. And it's Kramer into the box here for Millwall. Really nice football. Kramer towards the back post. Coburn jumps straight and over the bar it goes. Great football from Millwall. In the air, they've got some real giants in that side, and they're playing with the advantage of the height in this one. Kramer up from right back. Ball into the centre. Coburn, who's an absolute giant, just can't get on top of the ball. Awesome. Thank you for that, Kevin chat. There's some big games going on though in the Championship this weekend. Who else have we got going on? For this one, by the way, for score prediction, I did have a Millwall 3-1 win. Let us know your score predictions, what you put for your predictions in the chat. We've also got Birmingham Stoke. That'll be a big one. They're both close to each other in the Championship table. Blackburn Watford. I was impressed with Blackburn when they come down to Swansea midweek. I do think they will be going down this season unless they turn it around. And Watford, they've got some real good attacking quality. Bristol City, Sheffield Wednesday. Without being rude to Sheffield Wednesday, it looks like an easy 3 points to Bristol City. And what could be Barry Bannon's last game at Sheffield Wednesday, because Millwall, they want to sign the Scotsman. Hull Swansea, of course, at 3 o'clock. Hoping Swans can get 3 points on our travels, but we have struggled of late away from home. We've got Leicester Oxford, and both sides need the points. But yeah, it's one of them. You can probably see a draw played out, but Leicester probably should win that one. But Oxford lately under Bloomfield haven't conceded a single goal actually. QPR Wrexham is quite a big one in the chase for the playoffs. And Sheffield United Ipswich as well today. But I think Ipswich will get through that one with 3 points. Welcome in, Joel. How you doing, mate? We'll be doing a Swansea Hull stream. I won't be able to, unfortunately, mate, because it's a 3 o'clock kickoff. So I'm not able to find the game to watch it. Big shout there for a penalty for Charlton. Referees waved away the claims. It was Campbell that went down on the left hand side. But ref not interested in that one. I do like the Charlton home kit this year. It's I like the white stripe coming across it that fades out. Really nice. Here's a good question for you, Tristan. Has Millwall ever been in the Premier League or Division 1? That's a good one. They've not been in the Premier League. Division 1, I have no idea. Most likely. I mean, a lot of teams have been in Division 1. They've definitely not been in the Premier League. Yeah, good question. Good question. I'll quickly search it. Have Millwall ever been in Division 1? It says here no, they haven't even been in Division 1. Wow, so they've always, in the last few years, especially since Swans have been in the Championship since 2019, Millwall have always been a solid side that have been up there chasing the playoffs, but they've never been able to finish in them. Much like Blackburn, Blackburn always have a good season followed by a bad season, and then they always fall out, a bit like Millwall that. But this year, I do think it is Millwall's year to at least finish in the playoffs. But if you're going to finish in them, you may as well take the opportunity and try get yourself promoted. They're a tough side to play against, they really are. And in recent years, they've always been, defensively solid. But going forward, they just haven't had that threat. But the quality going forward that they have now, the goals in that side is ridiculous. You've got like Ivanovic on the bench for them. That's the quality they have is crazy. Yeah, Division 1 was a long time ago, so not even I know much about that, I'm not going to lie. No, good question. 15 minutes played here. I will put the timer on for the second half. It's just because we were a little bit late for the first half that I haven't started it. But no, if you've got any plans for today, be sure to let us know. Are you off to a game today? I know Luca is. He's off to MK Don Shrewsbury. But if you're off to a game today, be sure to let us know. And safe travels to everyone. There's been another goal at the Riverside. They're showing it now on Sky. I think it's 2-0 Borough. It is. Oh, what a goal that is. 2-0 Middlesbrough. Wow. Preston, of course, in the playoff places, but not for much longer if this continues. Oh, they're showing the Alan Brown goal. Well, that's really misleading, Sky, isn't it? He scored about 20 minutes ago. So it is only 1-0. Sky really just confusing me. They're showing back the highlight of the goal just 10 minutes after it has been scored. Ball in midfield, Billy Mitchell. Bit of head tennis, brought down by Kramer. Denore now on the right hand side. Aziz can keep the ball in play. It's really crazy. Look at Sheffield United playoffs last season. And now look where they are. It's really crazy. It is. But I mean, for Sheffield United, of course, in the summer, what were they thinking getting rid of Wilder? You know, on paper, when you look at it, getting rid of Wilder for a manager that scraped survival with Hull City. You know, why would you go with that? Of course, the football sellers was playing at Hull was quite attractive and quite good, but probably just not the right move in his career. And we see that all the time with managers just rushing the job. You know, Frank Lampard, he was at Derby, did incredible playoff final with them, lost to Aston Villa, and then goes to Chelsea, and yeah, it doesn't do as well as everyone expected because he's rushed his career, and then somehow gets some big Premier League jobs with Everton, back to Chelsea, and now dropping back to the Championship was the best thing to do with him last season with Coventry, and he's going to most likely take them up. It would take some bottling to miss out on promotion now for Coventry. You know, I think they will get the top two. Here's a question, everyone: what's your top six? Top six and bottom three? Because I think the top two for me in my head is sorted. Of course, I think I've got 2 of the 4 playoff teams that I think will stay in there, and the bottom 3, I think there's 2 sides to add in. It's Charlton on the attack here. Ball goes out for a corner ball. Doherty coming back to defend there. It's Lyndon Dykes who was leading the attack there. Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Can Charlton get back on level terms here? Corner kick from the right hand side as you look at the penalty box. They've scored 8 goals from corners this season, Charlton. That's up there with the most scored in the league this season. The red shirts pile into that box. You'll have to be well worked to beat the height of Millwall. It's still in there and it's turned behind for another corner. Well, it was drilled in low. Billy Mitchell was unsure. He put it behind for another corner. It's not the best delivery. You can see what he's trying to do, but he'll have another go at it in a few seconds now. Welcome in, Angus, mate. How are we doing? 1 degrees. Oh, wow. 1 degree. Freezing cold. Thank you very much for joining, mate. Hopefully you're safe and well. Good to have you in here as always. In it goes for the second chance for Charlton. It's worked really well. Shot blocked in the crowd. Tenori gets it away. Campbell's the last man back. He will retrieve possession for the Addicts. Goes all the way back to Kaminsky. A really good signing in the summer from Charlton Athletic. A few late challenges, but the referee just letting the game flow here. Best thing to do at the moment. Here's Harry Clark. Of course, I think he's on loan from Ipswich Town. A really smart signing from Charlton. But he's lost the ball here. And Millwall are on the break. Aziz. Charlton have got men back. Aziz fires a shot into Kaminsky. And Charlton flapping it again. And just about get that one clear. I'm all good, thank you, Angus. I had a lot of exams to do, so that's why the channel had a bit of a break. But no, I want 2026 to be a really good year for channel and everything, really. So I thought, you know, we'll treat everyone to 3 watch-alongs this week. We've got today's one, of course. Then we've got tomorrow at 12 o'clock. It's the South Coast Derby, Southampton away at Portsmouth, and then we've got Monday night at 8 o'clock. We've got Norwich hosting Coventry. I think all 3 of them are really, really exciting games. I can't wait to see the results of them. And hopefully you guys, if you're free, of course, be sure to join. Great to have you in here as always, and thank you for joining. So Covent chat has gone Coventry, Ipswich for the top two, Middlesbrough, Hull, Millwall, and maybe Watford. Okay, I like it. I understand that, yeah. For me at the moment, my top six would be, I think Coventry bottled the league, I will be honest. I think Ipswich win the league. They just signed Anis Mehmeti, which I think is a crazy signing. They got a game in hand as well. I think that will play a huge part. But I think Coventry finished second. Third place, I think Middlesbrough drop out into third. There's been a goal at Cardiff as well. Cardiff are 1-0 down. Get in. Stockport County 1-0. Oh, what a goal. Nathan Trott. Absolute bottle job. It's Carl Button with a goal in that one for Stockport. Get in. Middlesbrough third. Fourth, I go Millwall. Fifth, I think Hull. And then sixth place, I think either Wrexham or Harry Clark getting forward, but Doughty deals with it well. Sixth place, yeah, either Wrexham I think might get there because they've got a lot of goals in that side, and they're linked to be spending 20 million on this striker, which is crazy. It'll break the transfer record for the Championship. Or QPR. I do like the look at QPR. Thank you very much, Covent chat. I appreciate that, mate. So we are halfway through the first half here at the Den. Throw in Charlton. Yeah, Cardiff are top of League One at the moment, but fingers crossed they can drop down. And West Ham have taken the lead against Sunderland. Somerville with a goal against Sunderland. That's a massive goal in the Premier League. You could have West Ham in the Championship next year. They're now 2 points off Forest, although Forest have a game in hand. Wow. That is massive. Massive goal, that one. Which three sides does everyone think will come down to the Championship next season? That latest Millwall attack didn't come to anything. It was once again Kramer from right back, charging forwards, getting the ball into the box. Good play. There was a crazy large snowstorm, which appears to be portion. Oh wow, awesome. We do love snow. Kramer back in the box from the corner. Still alive here. Aziz, appeals a handball. Was in a natural position though, I think. Back in. Away by Charlton, just about. Millwall trying to keep the pressure on, but Dykes is first to that ball. No Carey. He's got Campbell in support. Carey loses the ball there. Wrexham could well do it, but may not go up. Personally, it would be too early for them because they would struggle. Yeah, I think so, but they got so much money. I think they just do what Sunderland have just done and just spend an absolute bomb on players. It's really annoying though because they just money's so powerful in sports these days, especially football. And of course, everyone wants owners like that are just going to chuck loads of money at a club. But it's not very fun though, is it? As soon as they get to the Prem, what's next? Once they survive, what's next for them? They've bought everything. They just try work their way up the table until they get into Europe and that. It's not a fairy tale or anything. It's just really frustrating, I think. They'll definitely be in the Prem in the next few years though. Wolves, Burnley, and maybe West Ham. Oh, so as it is. Interesting. I like snow to a point. Louise is supposed to receive 8 inches of it. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Wolves, Burnley, and maybe Leeds, says Daniela. Oh, yeah, I think I think Leeds have got a lot of goals in them. They've got some really good results lately, but I'm the same. I do think they could fall through the trap door this year. Free kick to Millwall. Crocombe, the goalkeeper, to take. I think Millwall, they had Stephen Bender on loan, didn't they? Ex-Swans player. And Millwall fans hated him. It's a surprise, of course. The grass isn't always greener, especially for goalkeepers. They have such a privileged career. Like Freddie Woodman, for example. He's at Newcastle, went on loan to Swansea. Played probably most football he's played in his career there. Went to Preston, played quite a lot. And now gets a move to Liverpool to be third choice, and he won't have to do anything. He probably won't even make an appearance for them unless it's in like a friendly. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, Stephen Bender, really liked him. Yeah, went to Fulham. Needed some game time, but Millwall just didn't seem to like him. I just thought he was a good player, especially under Russell Martin when we needed to switch from Andy Fisher. Bender come in and did really well then. Negley, into the box it goes. Aziz, his swiftest shot. Coburn keeps it alive. Still in the box here for the home side. Coburn. Kramer. Headed away by Ramsey. Another corner from Millwall. They probably serve Wrexham better not to immediately get into the Prem. Their whole system needs more preparation. It does. To be fair, they're just going up. See what happens. Going up, spending more money. Going up, spending more money. Yeah, we had quite a lot of snow a few weeks ago, to be fair. It was really nice. It's a shame it wasn't around Christmas time, though, of course. That's the only downfall. It always snows at the wrong time. Corner here for Millwall, and that's going to have to be retaken. Referee unhappy with something he's seeing in the penalty box. Leeds are too big for their boots. Not fussed on them, says Daniela. I do like some of the players they've brought in, but I do agree with you. Nothing against Leeds fans, but most Leeds fans do overhype Leeds way too much. Middlesbrough 2-0 up, Tommy Conway. Wow. Free kick Charlton from that free kick. Jake Cooper, the man brought down. That's a long way down for him at the height he's got. Must be scary being that height and falling that far. Dragged down in the box. I don't quite see how the ref's given a Charlton free kick there. It's a tough game to referee though. 2 days ago it was at 50 degrees. However, it's all over the place. I gotta remember you're in Fahrenheit. Got to remember. Their fan base are big headed. Yeah, I will admit that. You always get a few nice fans in each fan base, but yeah, I do agree. Here's Campbell on the attack here for Charlton on the left hand side. To the byline he goes. Ball in across the face of goal. Just too high for Dykes, but it will be retrieved by Clark on the right hand side. Ball whipped in. And straight into the gloves of Crocombe. Next goal's massive in this one. I think if Millwall go 2-0 up, it's a long road back for Charlton then. Who don't score many goals, and Millwall who don't concede many goals. I think if it goes to 1-1 though, that's the best thing for this game, I think. The day's going so quick already. It's already 1 o'clock. Crazy. So throw in here on the far side. 30 minutes played for Millwall. I will put the timer back on for the second half in case anyone's wondering. Doherty on the left hand side. Opens up. Left footed cross towards the back post. Drops at the edge of the box. Kramer. Oh, Denore just ahead of him. Mitchell retrieves at the halfway line. Caleb Taylor drives forward. Doherty forced backwards. letting Campbell chase down the blue shirts. Billy Mitchell now. Let's have a look at this Tommy Conway goal then. Through on goal. It's a scruffy finish, but ball's in the back of the net. That's all Borough will care about. Yeah, Preston lost 3-0 against Hull at home last night. They really are falling off a cliff at the moment. 12 votes so far. Keep on voting, guys. Thanks for the update for the chat. 83% Millwall. No one's gone for a draw. 17% for Charlton. Interesting stuff. Well, Millwall have been the better side so far in this one, but I think Charlton, they've always got that spark about them, and they have come forward on a few occasions in this one. Carey tries to take that ball past Kramer. Doesn't quite work out for him. Crow come out to Doherty. Alfie Doherty's another one. A big signing from Millwall in the summer. That's really poor though. From Langstaff. Giving the ball straight away to Carey, but Doherty does his job really well and wins the ball back there. Out for a throw in to Charlton. Seems as though the EFL games are mostly shown in the States. Last year it was pretty much just Wrexham. Oh, right. Yeah, Wrexham in America. Yeah, it's always them, isn't it? There was actually a throw into Millwall. I do apologise there for the misinformation. Coburn is at the edge of his own box, holding on to the ball, plays it now. There could be an attack on here. Referee blows for the free kick. Foul on Kramer. Chambers, a man penalised there. Luke Chambers, I believe he's on loan from Liverpool. Okay, Kramer struggled to stay on his feet there. So 33 minutes played here. Free kick to Millwall from deep. Kramer allowed to run onto it. Got to keep it in. He does keep it in. But it's a really poor delivery into the box. So what does this do to the table then? Preston out the playoffs? Let's have a look. Borough 2-0 up, 55 points. So as it stands, Coventry have a game in hand on Middlesbrough, but Middlesbrough are only 3 points off the top. Ipswich will have 2 games in hand on Middlesbrough in second, but of course 5 points off. Millwall will go into 4th place on 49 points, and Preston will just about stay in the playoffs on 43 points, but below them in 7th is Watford, 2 games in hand and only 1 point behind them. So it's a big gap there for Preston. Should Watford capitalise on them 2 games in hand. Do you want a quiz for half time? I could try find a quiz while there's a few minutes. Do I still have my quiz cards? I don't know if I've put them. Let's go on the BBC Sports website and try and find one. Campbell, I think he's been one of Charlton's best players going forward today. The most threatening anyway. Just lacking that end product really. Right, let's have a look. West Ham are 2-0 up. Jared Bowen with the second. A goal and assist for the England international. And Huddersfield have got a goal with the new manager, Liam Manning, in their game in League One as well. A lot's happened at Crystal Palace, by the way. Geehy gone to Man City. They, of course, lost Eze in the summer. Glasner said he's going to go. There's a lot going on there. I can't see any quizzes at the moment. There hopefully will be one. Corner kick to Charlton, by the way, guys. Corner kick. Corner kick, left footed, in it goes. All the way through, and it's going to be kept in. Fair play to Gillespie, the hero at Wembley. Hopefully I've pronounced that somewhat accurately. And his crossfield pass finds a teammate with Carey to Campbell. Oh, he's dragged down. Referee not interested. Aziz on the left hand side. Into the box he goes. What a ball! 2-0 short. He's missed. Josh Coburn with one of the misses of the season there. How on earth has he missed that one? It should be 2-0. It has to be 2-0. But somehow it's not. Femi Aziz. What a ball that is. Josh Coburn, he has to score. Oh my word. How has he missed that? Completely sliced his shot. It looked destined to hit the back of the net. He cannot believe it. Wow. Lurkon says, cannot wait for Swansea away next season for our revenge. Yeah, can't wait to get promoted to the Prem. Yeah, they did, Angus, they did. Aziz once again, ball into the centre. Can they make it count this time? The answer for now is no. Clark hammers that ball away into the stands. It's still not dropped. Finally has. That would be 3 points in the AFL. I don't get how he gets that so wrong. All he needs to do is compose himself, just tap it into the back of the net. He's no more than 5 yards out. Crazy miss. Charlton, that's as good as a goal for them. That miss. Long throw from Doherty. To the front post it goes. Back out to Doherty. Now it falls nicely. Doherty chips it back in. And Kaminsky will claim high in the air. Kaminsky now starting the attack early for the Addicts. The red shirts charging forward on the left hand side. Back into midfield, a bit of space. Chambers twisting and turning. Driving up the blue shirts. Goes down and wants a free kick. Referee says no. Millwall switch off for a second. And the ball's back with Charlton on the left hand side. Campbell. To the byline he goes. Campbell in the box, goes down. That's about the 4th time in this game he's gone down. Way too easy. He's been watching highlight reels of Ronaldo for Swansea. And back at the other end, a long ball towards Coburn, who has got 2 men to beat off, and he cannot win the ball. So ball back with Charlton now. Clark. Millwall with an intense press. Back to Kaminsky it goes. Look, I'm not a fan of Deitch. Interesting. Lean too far back. Yeah. Most often the case. Long ball forward there for Charlton. That's it. A good one. Crocombe got there first. By the way, Charlton have got some good quality on the bench. Miles Leeburn, Charlie Kelman. Kelman, of course, scored goals for fun at Leyton Orient last season, which is why the Addicts made sure they got him from QPR, of course. Should have been booked for diving if he keeps going down. Yeah, the refs left his cards in the dressing room this first half. Hopefully second half he remembers to pick them up. I don't think we have had a single buck in so far. We have had one. Anderson. So he has got his cards out. No, Luca's not a fan. I thought you would be, to be fair. I'm not sure. I haven't really seen too much of the Premier League. I do keep an eye out on the odd result here and then, how the table looks week on week. But yeah, I used to watch Match of the Day like religiously, but not anymore really. The Premier League's just gone a bit flat. So last week, of course, Manchester derby, that was a big surprise, but you see it happening sometimes. Like United, whenever they're that bad, they always beat a big side. Wouldn't be surprised if they got something against Arsenal tomorrow. Thanks everyone for joining the stream, by the way, really do appreciate it. Great numbers in here for the first live stream of the year. So happy New Year, everyone. I haven't even changed 2025. Wow. Let's quickly do that. Overhead kick attempt, mess there from Millwall. So live Cooper runs out of space. Well, thankfully it's in the corners, sort of hidden away. Yeah, just replaying this Coburn chance. What a mess. No, he's not even leaning back. He's head over the ball. He just slices it. It's quite impressive, actually. 2026. There we go. You can tell it's the first stream of the year. Forgot to change the date. There we go. I think it's a good idea to send 50 crosses into a 5'11" striker. I see. Middlesbrough 3-0 up. That's my prediction out the window. I did say 2-0. Yeah, Millwall scoring goals for absolute fun, aren't they? Middlesbrough, sorry. Too many M's. Premier League is very bad at the moment. Somehow Arsenal is top of the league. By set pieces is crazy. Now, I do hope Arsenal hang on to it, to be fair. Because if it was City or Liverpool, it's just so repetitive. You know, Arsenal will win it this year, and then hopefully then someone else will win it next year, like Chelsea or something. Just a bit of variety. That's what we like. I just want it to be competitive. Like 10 years ago, 10, 12 years ago, it was actually real good Premier League. It's almost, is it 10 years this year since Leicester won it? It might be. Yeah, I think it is. 10 years this year since Leicester won the Prem. 3-0 West Ham. What are Sunderland doing? Well, to be fair for West Ham, it is a must-win game for them, isn't it? It is a must-win game. Who's got the goal this time? Oh my word, what a goal. Fernandes from long range. Wow. So almost half-time here at the Den. 1-0 Millwall is the score currently. Had a golden chance to make it 2-0. Charlton haven't had many chances. But they do look like they can create something going forward, but a change at half-time is definitely needed. Dykes isn't getting any service to him. There's just a lot going on around him. I think Clark's been a standout player for him as well. For Charlton. Looks really good. Awesome. Free kick here for Charlton. Kaminsky to take. About to find out how long we'll have at the end of the first half. Shouldn't be that long. Maybe 1 or 2 minutes, if that. Tend to watch more of La Liga. Yeah, I probably should watch more European leagues, to be fair. Bundesliga. Haven't watched that in a few years since Leverkusen won the league. We got La Liga. Don't tend to really watch. I just really enjoy the lower leagues of English football, to be honest. I think that's what football's all about, especially in this country. But no, I do. Especially the top leagues, the Prem. 1 minute added on, by the way, guys. The Prem's always going to be one of the biggest leagues, but for entertainment purposes, it's not that great, which sort of puts me off the other big leagues as well. But should probably give them more of a chance. Kaminsky out to the left-hand side. One more attack for Charlton before half-time. Never mind, they've lost the ball. Billy Mitchell now. Twisting and turning in midfield. He's been really good so far this afternoon. Out to Doherty. He's run quite a lot as well. Billy Mitchell. Ball is really poor. Don't say that too much often about him. Now on the far side is Campbell driving at Billy Mitchell. Campbell. And to the right hand side. Ref's going to let this play. We have played the minute added on. Harry Clark. Last chance of the half. Anderson with quite a lot of space here. Ramsey to Carey. Got to keep it in play. He has. And straight into the gloves of Crocombe. Welcome in, Jembo. You must be absolutely delighted. First half has come to an end here. It's Millwall 1, Charlton 0. And Millwall into 4th place in the Championship table. That must be a very, very nice reading for their Millwall fans, of course, at the moment. For Charlton, the biggest moment in the half was the Josh Coburn miss on 37 minutes. Absolutely crazy how he's missed that one from 5 yards out, if that really. Which is as good as a goal for Charlton at the moment, who haven't offered too much going forward, but there's always that threat that they could do something up the other end. 16-17 for Leicester, you believe, Angus, is it? Ah, yeah. Oh, so next year will be, yeah, so next season will be 10 years. That's crazy, isn't it? Crazy. Hope we got up this season, says Jembo. I was saying this earlier on in the stream. Millwall, they always seem to have a good season, but then miss the playoffs by a few points. But this year, you know, if they're gonna finish in the playoffs, may as well go up. I'm still trying to look, guys, for a halftime quiz. Just bear with me 2 seconds. We can all hopefully do one together. I'm also just keeping up to date with some of the transfer activity. So Amas, who was on loan at Sheffield Wednesday, has joined Norwich on loan. Hull signed midfielder Dowell from Rangers. Ipswich has signed Mehmeti, which is a crazy one. Let's have a look. There's no... Why is there no quizzes? Oh, here we go. AFL quiz. Who has been breaking records in 2025? Right, let's share the screen. Thank God we found one. Right, let's share the screen. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the stream, by the way, guys. Massive thank you for your support on the channel. Really do appreciate it. Right, I'm going to change the screen. If you can't hear me, give me 2 seconds. I'll straight away make sure the volume and all that is working. Where is it? What screen do I usually put it on? I can't even remember now. It's been so long. We'll try this one. Let's see what happens. There we go. That is the right one, and I think you can hear me now. It says new microphone there, and you can hear me. So it should be all good. If you can't hear me, please someone let me know, and let me get my phone for the chat, because otherwise I won't be able to see what everyone's saying. Quickly do that. So halftime scores, just before we do the quiz as well. It's West Ham 3, Sunderland 0 at half time in the Premier League. Millwall 1, Charlton 0, Middlesbrough 3, Preston 0. Keep getting them too mixed up, which I shouldn't do. It's silly. Cardiff 0, Stockport County 1, Huddersfield 1, Bradford 0. That's a massive game. Plymouth 1-0 up against Luton. They've just scored. Brendan Galloway with a goal there in League 1. Into League 2, Barnet leads at Oldham 2-1. And Notts County 1, Crewe 0. There we go for the half-time scores. Right, let's get this half-time quiz started. Get the chat up as well. Here we go. So, who's been breaking records in 2025? I'm not too sure how this quiz is set out, but we'll have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. Right, so where's the quiz? Okay, so it's on the left hand side. Hopefully you can all see that. Let me just wait for the stream to catch up. Can Can you beat our EFL quiz of the year? Right. At least up until 23rd December, that is. Okay. So all of us really have followed the championship in 2025. Let's see if we know. Okay. Tommy Watson came off the bench to score the winning goal for Sunderland in the Championship playoff final, but who had he already agreed to sign for in April? Right, I'll let you know how should I do this. I'll give you a few seconds to put your answers in the chat, and I will lock in mine while you guys do that. I do know the answer to this one. It was a passing gift from Tommy Watson. Of course, keep them all with the gift, the back pass. Watson came onto it, shot into the bottom right hand corner, and a great goal and limbs in the crowd. This one is, of course, Brighton and Hove Albion. There we go. Snapped up by the Seagulls. He was indeed. £10 million apparently. Wow. The teenager was left off the matchday programme for the playoff final at Wembley. Wow, and he's gone to win them the game. That is incredible. There we go. Next question. Birmingham set the all-time points record in the EFL season when they won League One in 2025. How many points did they get? Oh, it's got to be, I think it's that. I'm pretty sure I know this one, but I'll wait for everyone to get theirs in. To be fair, you guys probably think I'm cheating at this point and wait for all you to put your answers in. Chat's gone for 109. Lucon's gone for 111. I do agree with one of them answers. And Richard's gone for 112. Be sure to get your votes in, guys. Don't matter if you're right or wrong. It's just taking part. That's all the fun, to pass the time. I'm not keeping score. It's just for a bit of fun. Angus gone for 109 as well. 20 people in here, by the way. Crazy numbers. Thanks all so much. If I put my phone there, actually, it doesn't look like I'm looking at the floor all the time. There we go. So for this one, I'm pretty sure it's 111. All the ones in first place, it was 111 points. Blues won 34 games, drew 9, and lost just 3 games across the 24-25 season. Reading's previous record of 106 points in the 5-6 championship campaign. Right, interesting stuff there. Question number 3. How many games did Ruben Sellers manage Sheffield United for before he was sacked and replaced with former Blade Chris Wilder? Ooh, how many was that? I was going to say 7, but 7's not an option here. So for me, I think it's either 6 or 8 to give everyone a clue, but it could actually be 10 or 12. I don't think it was so. My answer's 8. I think it's 8. I'm saying my answer before everyone else's, just then you guys know I'm not going along with everyone. Let's put my phone on charge actually. There we go. We've got answers of 8. It is crazy numbers, isn't it? To get over, well, anywhere near 100 points is mental. 8, 6, 10. We've got a wide variety here. I'm going to go for 8. 8 games. I think they must have played Swansea in 7 and Norwich in 8, and then he got sacked after that game. I'm wrong. It's 6. Okay. Yeah, they did lose all of them. The Blades were defeated in all their opening 6 games. Room sellers including 5 championship matches. League Cup loss to Bristol City. Wow. Oh no, they played Swansea for first home game of the season. Yeah, I was waffling there then. Okay, so well done if you did get that one right and said 6. I can see Angus got that one right. Fair play to you, mate. Just been drinking coffee, but it was too early. At the time though, it did seem like he was there for a little bit longer at the time. How many points clear at the top of League 2 were Walsall on 24th of January before they hit a poor run of form, finished 4th and eventually lost to AFC Wimbledon in the playoff final. They were quite far ahead, weren't they? Because they completely bottled it. I don't think it's 6 or 9. I'm pretty sure it's either 12 or 15. I think it was. I'm going to put 15 as my answer. I think it actually. I'm going to stick with 15. It's 7:30 for Angus, and he's watching the stream. Really do appreciate that, mate. I wouldn't even be awake at 7:30, so fair play to you. Should be drinking. I was going for 12. And I'll lock in 15 for myself. It is 12. Well done. But the Saddlers won just 3 of their last 21 games. Drew 10, lost 8 to miss out on. That is crazy. That's a crazy bottle job. They are up there in League 2 this season though, and hopefully the Saddlers can make a return to League 1. Next question. Sheffield Wednesday entered administration in October, but how many points have the Owls been deducted so far this season? I got my answer locked in. I won't give it away straight away though, because I'm pretty confident on this one. If I'm guessing, I'll let you know my answer straight away. But if I actually know it, I'll keep it quiet a little bit longer. I think that makes it fair. Of course, not been a good year so far for Sheffield Wednesday, but of course they have got rid of Chansiri of some degree right now, and hopefully a brighter future for Sheffield Wednesday. Looks like their relegation to League 1 is inevitable, but then next year hopefully they can come back up and rebuild, hopefully back to the Championship, because they are a massive club and deserve to at least be in the second tier. So looking to go in 12, 14, 12, 16, 12. Interesting. I'm pretty sure it's 18. I might be wrong here, but 18 point deduction. They've won quite a few points and on -7 now. So I'm going to go for 18. It is 18. I was quite nervous there. I thought I'd bottled that one. Yeah, we deducted 12 for entering administration and a further 6 for financial breaches under former owner. Oh, so he has gone, Chansiri, to see a potential relegation looking all the more likely for the Owls. There we go. Is that guess the player? Oh, so league goals in 2025 is 11. 40 assists, 40 appearances. Ooh, that's quite tricky because there's not many players that have that. Guess the player. 11 league goals, 4 assists. It's got to be a midfielder maybe, or a winger. Who is that? Who is that? 40 appearances, so they're quite irregular. 4 assists but 11 goals. Probably a striker actually. They seems to be wearing white. Is there a... There's no way of looking even closer. Ryan Brewster. I don't think he played that many games for Derby. Maybe a Leeds player. Who do Leeds have up top? Perot. Could be Perot. Picture doesn't look like Perot though. It looks like someone's got a... Who plays in? Alright, I'm going to put Perot just so we can see the answer to this one. I have no idea. I'll just keep guessing. I have 5 guesses. Right. ChatGPT. It's the guy from Wickham. Is it Kone? Where does it say the answer? Where's the answer? You could have had hints. Give up. It's not going to tell us the answer. I think that was Richard Kone though, wasn't it, for Wickham? Before he went to QPR. Charlton, unlikely goal scorer, celebrates scoring the winner of the League One playoff final to win Championship promotion. Can you name him? I sort of give this one away in the stream in the first half. It is. I probably shouldn't have said that actually. Hopefully you can't see the mouse. If you were listening closely to the watch along, you'll know the answer to this one. He is a defender as well, and he's playing today for Charlton. There's your clues. You can see, I've given it away. Right, it was Gillespie then, with his free kick. Next question. Middlesbrough broke a club record when they sold striker Emmanuel Latte-Laff for $22.5 million to join which American side? This one. I won't put the mouse on which one it was. Second half will be starting shortly, so we'll whiz through the last couple of answers. And there's subs coming on, so we'll quickly go through them. Just answer in your head if you can, because I want to get to the end of the quiz. I think that one was Atalanta. It was. How many questions are there? Princes, 2 years, October. Tom Lockyer now is at Bristol Rovers, and there we go. That was the last one, I think. But last one for us anyway. Let's get the timer on for the second half. Kicking off now. Timer. Thank you all for participating in the halftime quiz. I just want to get the timer on for the second half, so everyone understands where we are in the game. Hopefully that is okay. There we go. Thanks though for everyone's participation in the quiz. Great fun as always. Right, they have kicked off. They're 7 seconds in. Come on, timer, load. There we go. So we're at 13 seconds off, but that's there or thereabouts, isn't it? So second half. Here we go. Can Charlton get back into this one? Let's find out. There we go. So everything back on and up to date. I think there was more of that quiz. Ball on the left hand side, straight away Millwall back up on the attack towards the back post, header away and out for a corner to the home side. Corner kick to Millwall. Right. 16 people watching. Thanks so much, guys. Really do appreciate it. It's getting quite dark in here, so I'm turning the light on. It's not on the switch. There's actually the cool thing about this room is there are poll calls behind this t-shirt. There we go. That's a bit better. It's a bit brighter. You can actually see me now. Yeah, so Millwall there. Well, I was turning the light on. Almost scored. Aziz fighting to win that ball back. Long shot and drilled just wide of Kaminski's post. Some Preston fans left on the 40th minute. Wow. To be fair, I don't blame them. But actually I sort of do, because why would you go to a game and leave, spend all that money, it's a big day out for you, why would you leave 40 minutes in? At least like like state. It's not even a rivalry. It's not a derby or anything. It's not even that far to go. It's like the other side of the country. So for Preston away at Middlesbrough, I do blame them for leaving. I know there's loads of factors that go into it. To be fair, I don't know. Everyone's different. Here's Aziz. Ball into the centre, flicked on all the way through. Charlton get that one away. Through to Negley. Out to the right hand side, Aziz. Aziz, into the box it goes. Charlton trying to get forward. Foot race between Denore and Fula, who come on at half time. Who else come on at half time? Just to update you all. So the subs at half time for Charlton were Luke Chambers off and Ibrahim Fula on for the Addicts. I'm going to be honest with you, I've never heard of Fula, but we'll have a look. We'll see what he's all about. I'll let you know by the end of the game. Millwall back on the attack. And they win a corner here. No, that's going to be a corner. Ref's giving a goal kick there. Wow. Well, I thought that was definitely a corner. Apparently not. Apparently not. No worries, Angus, mate. Completely understand at that time of the hour. Oh, risky there from Charlton, playing out from the back. Millwall win the ball. Charlton have still got players back defending though. Millwall move it round the box. I don't know what he's trying to do there. He's just trying to walk through the player, the Millwall man. So it's all Millwall at the start of this second half. Back to Cooper. Cross to Caleb Taylor. Mill rings around the den. They hope to be in the Premier League next season. Games like this will define whether they are able to hang on to their position in the playoff places. Aziz. Kramer. Given away by Charlton. Denore. Denore again finds Mitchell. Charlton playing a very deep, allowing Millwall onto them. Nice quick football here. Macaulay Longstaff takes it wide out to the right hand side. Aziz once again delivers a quality ball to the back post, and this time it will be a corner to Millwall. Clark heads that one out. It's a big header. There were two Millwall players running around the back waiting for that ball to land on their head. Here we go then, another big chance for Millwall to get another goal in this one. They are the side on top at the moment. Or can Charlton weather the storm? That is the question. In it goes. Man goes down at the front post for Millwall. The referee's not interested in that one. He has been quite consistent with that today, the referee. Out to the left hand side. Millwall taking their time and advancing forward on the left hand side. Ball into the box from Dougherty and it goes there. Oh, what a goal! 2-0 Millwall. That is fantastic. It's offside. Offside apparently. I tell you what, that was a brilliant goal. Offside though. Lino has his flag up. I tell you what, the ball from Dougherty, the header from Aziz. What a wonderful goal that would have been. Oh, what a call it is. He is offside. What a call that is. That's a great header though. Into the bottom corner. But that's a great call from the linesman. He is indeed offside. Hamza says under 1.5 in this one. Well, so far, so good for that bet. And more changes for the visitors here. Luke Berry, I think it is. Are you prepared? Kaminsky receiving treatment as well. Saying there's something in his eye. So it gives both sides a chance to go over to their respective managers and receive a few instructions about the next 37 minutes plus added on time. I forget they signed Rankin Costello, Charlton, from Blackburn Rovers. I think that's a really nice deal for them. They did have a really good January, Charlton Athletic. Summer, not January. It's January now. God. Preston red card again. Wow. Asmaic from the stands, red card. Let's have a look who it was. Jordan Story, defender, centre half, isn't he? Wow. Cardiff are level against Stockport. Joe Colwell before the break. Stockport will go third if they beat Cardiff. That's a big game in League One. And now the change can happen. Wait for the graphic instead of guessing who's just come on and off. There's quite a few changes though for Charlton. Nathan Jones really changing up. I can see Connor Commentary there coming on. Kelman's on. Is that just a double change or is there one more? So here we go. Anderson off for Kelman. Coventry on for Carey. Burke on for Gillespie. So a triple change for the visitors in this one. Let's see if that will pay off for Nathan Jones. Kelman's a smart one to bring on. The movement, the energy he brings. Up top with Dykes. Oh, keeper's missed it. And ref blows in favour of the keeper, saying it was a foul. Borough and Coventry killing it this year. They are indeed. I still think there's a few shocks to come though. I don't think either side actually will finish where they currently are. I think Coventry drop to second, Ipswich will win the league, and Middlesbrough will go into the playoffs. "4-0. Just as I said, I think they'll drop into the playoffs. 4-0. It's crazy. They did beat Southampton 4-0 at home a few weeks ago. It's Conway again. Well, there's Kim Hellberg in it. You know, he loves attacking football. Very attacking-minded manager. Was linked with Swansea. The only thing with his sides, though, they're quite open. They do concede a few goals, but it's nice football, isn't it? But Matos is doing well here at the moment, so no complaints from me. And the Swans lineup should be out actually. Let's quickly have a look at the Swansea lineup. So 1:45. Less than 75 minutes to go now until kick-off. Let's have a look. Arthur Parker and Evan Watts have joined Galway United on loan until the end of the season. Ooh, that's breaking news for Swansea. So Vigouroux, Galbraith at right back, Cabango, Burgess, Timon at the back, and then in midfield we've got Fulton, Franco, and Cullen. Ronaldo on the right, Vopotnik up top, and Who's on the left? Arm on the left. Fisher, Key, Stamich, Waddell, Okuye, Nunez, the new signing, Wales, Ward, and Cooper on the bench. Still no Anusa on the bench. What happened to Millwall's second goal? Offside. Offside. I can see, to be fair, Ipswich are very good squad. They are so good. So good. How's Stamich getting on? Stamich is brilliant. He had that really tough period around October, November time where he lost his dad, so he didn't play for quite a while. But no, whenever he plays for us, he's really impressive. Really impressive. Great pick. I don't know how he got him from you guys, to be fair. I don't know how he wasn't playing for you. He's that good. Very happy with the business to get him in. Billy Mitchell out to the left hand side. Doherty. Millwall looking for that second goal. Doherty whips it in. Surely for 2-0. No. Dropping again. Still in there. Aziz. Can't get there. And Campbell dragged down. Wins a free kick. Throw it to Charlton. Approaching the hour mark here. 30 more minutes to play. Is there another twist to the tail in this one? I would move the camera down a little bit, but when I was setting up the stream, I was trying to adjust it and it kept disconnecting, so I will leave it as it is. Otherwise it's a bit more of a headache. It is indeed Luke on. O'Brien doing well at Wrexham as well. Not getting the minutes I expected him to. He's a very good player. But I thought he'd be playing, a starter every game, but he hasn't quite been that. He did score against Leicester though. He should have come back to Swansea though. He really should have. Imagine him in our midfield. Scary. He was great last year, kept us up. Long ball forward, flicked on by Kelman. He's asking for more of his strike partner. Completely forgot I had a water made up. Nathan Jones, very animated on the side of the pitch, and he's the Millwall fans are taking advantage of that, as you can imagine. We had Jamie McDonald. Oh, he's at Oxford, yeah. Looking in League 2. And for some reason we've sold him to Oxford. Yeah, I saw that. He looks a really good player, doesn't he? He's a really good player. I'm not sure on some of the business Forest are doing. Especially if you go down this year. Sort of shot yourself in the foot there. I mean, Gibbs White would definitely go down. But a lot of the sides these days are keeping some of their top quality players. So you definitely have a lot of quality in there. But I imagine the club's probably in quite a bit of debt. From the last few seasons, the amount of money they've spent is crazy. Set piece goals this season, Millwall with 12. And they've got a set piece here. Doherty floats it in towards the back post. Drops at the edge of the box. Referee's getting in the way. Go down in big trouble. Yeah, like Swansea. The only reason we had to sell all our players is because of the losses the club had and the debt we were in. We had to sell basically our best players just to recoup all the money. Yeah, it's exactly what Swans had to do. We gambled so much on trying to stay in the league. We spent all our money and got relegated. Big risk. Here's Conor Coventry. That's going to be even more confusing now, isn't it? Longstaff. I feel like he's had a good game today for Millwall. Millwall have had a good game. They just struggled to get that second goal. Kramer finds Aziz. Aziz downline to Denore. It could be two. Kramer shot blocked. Still in there. Nigley. Doughty in the box. Denore. Shots from Aziz still in there somehow. Hit a few bodies on the way through. Appeals to handball. Nothing given from the referee. Nigley on the left hand side. Finds Mitchell. Mitchell will now send it in. Cleared away. Kramer fighting for it. Kramer now. Oh, on top of the goal it goes. And out for a corner kick to the home side. Fantastic play. Yeah, it's probably about right, to be honest, Luke One. You got players that should be playing at a European level every season. Here we go, corner for Millwall. From the near side, header. Wide. Yeah, the amount of shots Millwall have had. I was saying this in the prediction video. Against Swansea, they absolutely battered us. But just only scored 2 goals. Huddersfield have had a red card. Marcus McGuan. 2 red cards. Marcus McGuan with 1. There must be something kicking off here. They got 2 red cards. They're down to 9 men. It's just not saying who the second red card's for yet. Wow. 9 men Huddersfield. 1 up in the derby against Bradford. Oh no, it's just for McGuan. So why is FootMob doing that then? This is not 2 red cards, it's just 1. 4-0 Middlesbrough's crazy. We're going to have a look at the stats, won't we? Goal kick is given. So stats in this one then. 54% possession for Millwall, 46 for Charlton. 1.6 XG for Millwall. They've had 13 shots, 2 on target, 3 big chances. All 3 big chances they've missed. For Charlton, 0.11 XG, 2 shots, 1 on target, no big chances. Crazy. Yeah, sorry for that misinformation about the Huddersfield game. FootMob has really confused me there. Aziz. Is it through? Into the gloves off Kaminsky it goes. 65 minutes played here. 25 to play. Still time for Charlton. Kroger out to the far side. Down the line it goes. How have I missed that change for Millwall? I think Ivanovic is on now for Millwall. Foot race. Kelman gets the ball first. Big chance for Charlton is saved. And, well, the ball's in the back of the net for Charlton. It won't count due to a offside. No subs for Millwall. It looked like Ivanovic was on the pitch. There's still something in this one for Charlton, I feel. For all the chances Millwall are getting, they're not taking them. And in football, that only ever ends one way, usually. Getting punished. That definitely is Ivanovic. So he's come on for Coburn then. Yeah, number 9. He's on. It's just FootMob's not updating. Yeah, they've missed the sub. Tristan Kramer receives a yellow card here. I think he was signed from, was it Exeter? Kramer? Something like that. Real good player though. Real good player. "22 minutes to play here. Long ball forward from Charlton, all the way through. Goal kick Millwall. Nathan Jones continues to be frustrated on the side of the pitch. Millwall fans laughing at him. I'm not a fan of him because he's a Cardiff fan. It's just quite funny to see him lose his head. A change once again for Millwall shortly. Billy Mitchell in midfield loses the ball there. And now Charlton on the ball. Into midfield it goes. Driving forward. Denore does really well to win that ball. Denore out to the left hand side. 20 to play. Crocombe out to Cooper. Yeah, this will be the most Millwall result ever. 1-0 at home, clean sheet, own goal to score. Negley to Ivanovic. What a ball that is. Out to Aziz. This could seal it now. Ball into the centre. Oh, it's an awful header from Kramer. And goal kick given. Ooh, I think Aziz was off there, offside, but Lino, who's right by him, didn't give it. 24 people watching. Thank you very much for your incredible support, guys. Really do appreciate it. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic Saturday. The ref thought Dykes handballed it when they were charging the goal where they scored a few minutes ago, Charlton. He stopped it because apparently handball Dykes. It didn't look like it though. It really doesn't look like handball. Millwall have been let off the hook on that one. "19 to play of the 90. Dougherty down here for the home side. Gives us a chance to look at some of the scores around the divisions. Sunderland have got one back against West Ham. Brian Brobby with a goal there. 3-1 West Ham lead at the London Stadium. And no other goals in League 1 or League 2 actually. Of course, Bromley top of League 2 at the moment. Crazy stuff for them. Was the Cardiff game delayed? I thought it was meant to be a 12:30 kickoff. They've only played 60 minutes. 10 minutes behind. I remember one MLS match last summer, a team won with no shots on target. The goal was the opposite team. Forgot what team's playing. It's crazy. It happened in the Europa League the other day against Nottingham Forest. Forest lost 1-0, and the team they played against didn't have a single shot on target all game. It was an own goal. Ryan Yates. Aziz runs out of space on the near side. Last 18 then. We're getting towards the business end of the match and of the season. I think Charlton will be in the Championship next season. For me, the bottom three, I think Wednesday are gone. So I think there's 2 teams left to pick. I think Blackburn go down unless they do something big in the transfer window. They were awful the other day, really, really bad. Probably the worst I've seen down here this season so far. And I think Oxford, I don't think they'll have enough. So I think it will stay as it is. I hope Portsmouth stay up. I want to do Pompey away next season. Really, really want to do Portsmouth away. And then you've got the likes of West Brom down there, but they have too much quality, surely, to go down. And I don't think it's going to be that high of a points tally to survive this year, because the teams down there are already on, what, less than 30? Yeah, it's not great for them. Rankin Costello keeps the ball moving. Campbell now floats one in towards the box. They win the initial header. Kelman's trying to get involved now. Billy Mitchell heads away the danger. Into the final 15 here at the Den. In the second half, there's been no shots for Charlton. No one touch in the opposition's box. One touch. That's as threatening as they've got, Charlton. Not great reading for them away fans, but they've still only 1 goal behind. So 1 moment is all it takes. 1 shot is all it takes to change this game. Ball out to the left hand side. Charlton bringing the ball forward here. Campbell. Dispossessed. And then Millwall will drive forward. Out to the right hand side. Aziz. Langstaff is with him. Aziz finds Kramer. Kramer across the face of goal line. It's gone all the way across. Somehow. Golden chance once again. Another chance that goes begging. I tell you what, Aziz, I'd be very surprised if he's in the Championship next season. Millwall don't go up. He's got to be in the Premier League next season. Femi Aziz, absolutely incredible player. Shot. Oh, side netting. Yeah, I think, well, Aziz come from, was it Reading? I'm pretty sure. I think it was Reading. Yeah, really good player. Really jealous that he's gone to Millwall, to be honest. I wish Swans would have got him. I said that at the time as well. Great player. You don't see many wingers these days actually wanting to take on their man and try and beat their man. That's what it's all about. You know, if you grew up watching the likes of Eden Hazard, Gareth Bale, of course, for wingers, they'd always take their men on. Really exciting play. We just don't have enough of them players anymore. Campbell, he's taking his man on. And Campbell against him. Yeah, Tristan Kramer on his touch map. He's been all down that right hand side all afternoon. Really good. Crookham for this goal, that free kick. On the edges of his own box. On the right hand side. Down it goes. Flicked on towards Ivanovic. Ivanovic tries to take it past Lloyd. Lloyd Jones. And throw in here for Millwall, Aziz to take. Final 12 minutes here at the Den. Here's Aziz. Tries to take his man on. Wins a corner. It's got to be a corner. Well, I'm with Millwall there. I think that should have been a corner. Goal kick given though. Welcome in, Paul. How are we doing, mate? Good to have you in here. What are your thoughts going into Bristol City versus Sheffield Wednesday? Be sure to let us know. Barry Bannon's last appearance for Sheffield Wednesday before he goes to Millwall, most likely. Mitchell back to Crocombe, who hasn't had to do anything in the second half and very little in the first half. Down the right hand side it goes. Aziz. Poor cross. Don't often say that about Aziz. Well, on that occasion it was, and now Charlton with red shirts flying forward. Dispossessed. And now Millwall up the other end. Negley, it opens up for him, he's got a shoot. Blocked by Connor Coventry. Dykes back on defensive duties. Wins the ball at the halfway line. Charlton go backwards though. Free kick Millwall. Once again. Into the last 10 then. Is it going to be enough for Millwall? Will Charlton have that one moment of quality? Let's find out. Doughty goes short from the free kick on the left hand side still. Cuts back on his right foot. Maku into the wall. I don't think it was going to be in the corner there. Corner kick. Millwall once again. They've had so many corners. Too many, some would say too many. Glad to hear that, Paul. Ridiculous how many players have left this week without replacing. Prestige should win 3 or 4-0. Says Paul. Interesting. Corner here for Millwall. Header. It's 2-0. 2-0 to Millwall. Bit of a shame we had a spoiler in the chat, but it is 2-0 to Millwall. Caleb Taylor with the goal, and that will be that for Millwall. Another win, another step closer to finishing inside the playoffs. A great header. Caleb Taylor does it again. He scores again. What a ball it is from Doughty into the box, and Taylor rises highest to head home into the bottom corner. Two-0. Brilliant header. And Kaminsky couldn't get there. A fantastic win this will be for Millwall. Against their rivals. Not their bitter rivals. That's West Ham. They might swap places with them next season. It's a big goal though for Millwall in their season. And it shatters Charlton's dreams of getting anything here this afternoon. Unless they're quick. 2-0. Let's see the scores before the last 10 minutes then. Longstaff coming off for Millwall as well. And Doughty also going off. No other goals in the Championship or League One or the Premier League. 2-2 Barnet Oldham. Cundall on for Longstaff and Struge. Is that how you pronounce his name? Sturridge. He's on for Sturridge is on for Doherty at left back as well. Yeah, cheers, Paul. Millwall now into fourth. They have a negative goal difference, though, or -1, and that's with these 2 goals scored. Last side to go up with a negative goal difference, but that, of course, was Huddersfield Town through the playoffs. They beat Reading at Wembley. That was a great year, the Premier League, when Huddersfield were in it. I think Swans had Tammy Abraham that year, who was about to join Aston Villa again, this time on a permanent deal from Roma. Final 6 minutes here. Unfortunately, I won't be able to stay too long after the full-time whistle, guys. But hopefully everyone has a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow as well. Of course, we're still to the end of this game, but after the full-time whistle, I won't be able to stay too much longer. Got a very busy day planned ahead, and hopefully Swans can get 3 points as well. Aziz into the box, skipping past the players, and out of play he goes. Kaminsky for the goal kick. Final 5 of the 90. The Den is rocking. Millwall making this a fortress. Aziz on the right. Femi Aziz towards back post. Still alive in there. Now Negley. Thank you very much, Kavir, chat. Appreciate that. Yeah, cannot wait for that one. Could be a great game. Struge to Amakwa. Now Cundall, Luke Cundall. That's a great sign as well. They've got him on a permanent as well. He's on the bench. Crazy. Ivanovic. Millwall fans Ole in every pass. That's when you know it's comfortable. Out of play it goes there, though. Count Swan says Jim Davidson ain't gonna be pleased. What are your thoughts, Count Swan? Thoughts on the game? I just don't think you guys have offered enough going forward. Just not willing to take any risks in this one, which in a derby is really poor, I think, of Nathan Jones. Ivanovic to Billy Mitchell, keeping the ball moving around the box, out to the right hand side, Kramer. Down it goes, here's Cundall. Pulls it back, still in there, still alive. Amankwa on his left foot now. Amankwa's shot blocked. Ivanovic blocked as well. Still in there though. Charlton can't get it away. Wow. No worries, Coach Swan. Appreciate you tuning in. Awful performance from us. Yeah, it really is. I thought Charlton would put up more of a fight, to be honest. In the second half, you haven't even had a shot on target. Of course, the Dykes one, but hasn't really counted because, of course, the handball before it's shot. But yeah, way too safe from Nathan Jones. Way too safe. And against Millwall, who have the attacking quality they do and the threat from set pieces, they're always going to punish you. So I don't think it was great from Nathan Jones today. For you guys. Kelman. Still could be some late danger though. And a late twist to this one, potentially. Final 2 minutes. No risks, like we did earlier. It's like their confidence is shot. Confident will stay up, but something has to give. Yep, absolutely. No, I do think you'll stay up. I think there's 2 worse sides in the division than you. Blackburn and Oxford being them. I'm counting Wednesday's already being gone, because realistically they're not going to get 40 points, 50 points really with a negative. It's just not going to happen. They have to win all their games basically. Here's Dykes. I don't know how he's lasted than 90 minutes. Surprised Miles Leeburn hasn't come on. Here's Connor Coventry. Into the box it goes. And I think that's the second touch in the Millwall box of the afternoon in the second half for Charlton. How much added on time do you reckon we'll get then, guys? I reckon 4 or 5. Shouldn't be much more than that. Ball into the box and Crowcombe claims easily. 3 minutes added on. There's Daniela. Big header there. Ivanovic to Aziz. Ivanovic again. Back to Aziz once more. Aziz. Oh, it's got to be a pen. It is a penalty. Femi Aziz taken out. And this for 3-0. Yeah, no worries, Daniela. Completely understand it. Hopefully you enjoy your meal. Yeah, it's late there from Burke. Just that dangling leg catches Aziz and takes him out. 5 minutes added on, says Count Swan. We'll find out now. Ivanovic for the penalty. 7 minutes. Where's he got 7 from? What? 7 minutes. There's never been 7 minutes of added on time here. It's crazy. Ivanovic to make it 3-0 for Millwall. Let's have a look. Aziz wanted the penalty. He's not happy at Ivanovic. Reminds me of the League Cup final to Guzman and Dyer. Well, Ivanovic has to score now. Here we go. Can Kaminsky save it? Or will Ivanovic be able to convert? It's Negley, sorry. It's Negley. My bad. Negley, left footed. Negley! He saved it! Still alive! And it's gone in. It has gone in over the line. Just about. I think it's Luke Cundle. It is 3-0. And Millwall will have the 3 points. Definitely now. 7 is crazy. Kaminsky saved the penalty. Hit it to his left hand side. And scrambled over the line just about by Millwall. 3-0 win. Unless Charlton can respond. Well, I did put it 3-1 Millwall, so fingers crossed Charlton could go get one now. Kaminsky was well off his line for the save though. Ah, it's well in. It's well in the back of the net. (3-0). 4-0 to Middlesbrough still. 3-1 West Ham in that game as well. Barnet winning against Oldham 3-2. That is massive for Barnet. Closing in on the playoffs, of course. 6 points off now. Yeah, fair play to them. They're a good side. Great game though. They are a very good side. I'd be very surprised if they don't finish in the playoffs this season. And whoever they get in the playoffs has got a real tough ask on their hands to try and beat these guys. Especially if they keep keep their main players fit, of course. That's always a tough ask towards the end of the season for a long campaign. Oh, it could be 4. It's 4. It is 4. Predictions out the window, but Amakwa gets his goal. 4-0. It goes from bad to worse for Charlton. And really, it should have been 4-0 a lot sooner. But it's 4 now. It's party time in Millwall, and no longer do they have a negative goal difference in the playoffs. 4-0, and there's still another 4 minutes of stoppage time to play here. Crazy. Thank you very much, Daniela. Appreciate your support, and enjoy the rest of your weekend as well. And hopefully Swans win as well. Jigsaw's game, we fell to pieces. Really poor from Charlton there. Really poor. What a day for Millwall. What a day for them. 4-0. Still not over. Amakwa with his goal. Crazy. Another 4-0 in the Championship to add along with Middlesbrough's. 3 minutes to play. And you don't blame now the Charlton fans from leaving. Some are sticking out to the end, but large majority of them have left in the upper stand. Come on, Swans, by all. Take care, Daniela. See you soon. Campbell to Burke. Now Charlton try and risk and go forward. Not like them. Straight into the gloves of Crocombe. Easy way out there for Charlton. Easy way out. Welcome in, Grant. How we doing, mate? For Charlton. Come on, you Lions, says Grant. What a result it is for Millwall. Fantastic result. Here's Campbell. Inside it goes. Long shot lined up, and that is absolutely dreadful from Charlton. That is dreadful. Just hope West Brom don't win. West Brom, who are they playing? West Brom. West Brom are playing... Oh, they played last night, didn't they? They played last night. They drew against Derby. Yeah, it's getting close down the bottom of the table now, isn't it? Very close. Full-time Mills before Preston 0. Wow, what a result that is for Kim Helberg's men. Scoring goals for absolute fun. And Preston, they'll be out of the playoffs today then. As long as someone below them at least gets a point. Especially Watford. So we've played 96, 97, well 7 was added on. But of course we've had 2 goals in that time, in stoppage time. It could yet be more. Ivanovic is on the ball. Pulled back there by Connor Coventry. Swansea, Charlton's last game, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure at home. I'm not sure if I can go to that one yet. Because the last game of the season always falls around my my mum's birthday. So I'm never sure if I can go to the game or not. Here's Kramer. Still in play. Campbell to Dykes. Can Charlton get a goal to make the day a little bit less worse? No, they can't. That's full time. And what a win for Millwall. 4-0 in the end. It's a fantastic result for them in their chase for promotion to the Premier League. For Charlton, well, this is 1-0, forget quickly. But Millwall definitely the deserved side to win this one. Charlton offered very little going forward and let Millwall run all over them, and in the end they got punished for that. Full time, Millwall 4, Charlton 0. Must admit you got a rough one today in Hull, right? Yeah, Hull is a tricky game, but I think we, well, biasly, I think we win. Of course I do. Full time it is indeed. Right then, guys, apologies. I cannot stay too much longer. I have made a few plans for 15 minutes time, so I'm going to quickly go get ready. Thank you very much for all your support on the stream today, guys. I really appreciate it. And we will be live tomorrow at 12 o'clock for the South Coast Derby. It's Portsmouth hosting Southampton. It's a massive game in the Championship at the bottom, but more importantly for the two sets of fans. I'll see you there tomorrow on Sunday for that one. And also, if you can't make that one, be sure to tune in on Monday for Norwich versus Coventry at 8 o'clock. Thanks once again. Welcome to the new subscribers as well. Be sure to enjoy the rest of the content on the channel. I hope you continue to enjoy and have a fantastic weekend, guys. I'll see you very soon, guys. Take care. Stay safe as always. Goodbye.